home runs?
From the big hitters, yes.
What about the rest of the teams? I mean, what about the rest of the players?
Because
are there role players? Are we seeing any sacrifice bunts? Are we seeing guys get bases?
Certain teams still sacrifice bunt in National League.
I was about to say all National League. Right?
National League sacrifice bunt. I'm sure there's some teams probably in the American League that does. Maybe like a Tampa, Minnesota probably sacrifice bunts. I wouldn't doubt Houston sacrifice bunts in some places. Oakland. You have some teams that are probably still sacrifice bunt, but not a lot of players are asked to bunt in the minors anymore.
I got to give a big shout out to my cousin Nico Goodrum, former guest on In the Game. He is one of the hottest players in the league. They got him on the Fantasy Ghost. You know,
he's on Fantasy.
Yeah, they got him on Fantasy. If you're a fantasy baseball player, you might want to buy low on Nico Goodrum from the Detroit Tigers.
Oh, she's on Detroit now.
Yep.
I used to play fantasy baseball. It's just so much.
It's so much with fantasy.
I mean, I liked it because I won a couple of leagues I was in when I did do it. But you got to really be on top of that
every day. That's one of the reasons why I didn't get involved in that.
And the part that sucks about it is that you got to do it every day because if you miss the hitter, cool, because your other hitters can make up.
So wait, how does that work in fantasy baseball? Do you have to what? You have to change your pitchers every day?
Oh no, you know when they're scheduled to pitch, you can put them in. Okay. You can put them in the lineup for the whole week.
Okay.
But if you forget to move them out of the lineup and then you miss that whole stat, that's what'll throw you all off. You miss your pitchers.
Wow.
Because your hitters you can make it up.
Right.
Your pitchers is crazy because sometimes if you don't hit enough innings, like certain leagues can set it up where you got to hit a certain amount of innings to get any credit.
Mm-hmm.
And if you miss putting your pitchers in,
there's a minimum inning requirement in order to
like get credit for your pitching stats. It's certain ways you can set it up.
Oh wow. I've never done fantasy baseball.
I mean, I loved it. It's just like there's a lot to it.
I used to do fantasy basketball. I got away from that, and then when fantasy football came around, obviously I do that. I had a friend of mine tell me that they're already thinking about fantasy football. I'm like, it's way too early for me to even start thinking about it.
Not early. That's early. I'm already thinking about who I'm drafting.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I got my draft already. I know who
I'm out of town.
No, I'm dead serious.
Wow.
I know which rookies I'm targeting.
Are you serious, Ghost? Well, maybe that's why I haven't won in 4 years, because I have not even started thinking about football season.
I think I've won something every year I've played fantasy football, except for 2 years ago.
Coach V, what are your thoughts on fantasy? Is it too early for you to start? Do you play fantasy football?
I tried it once, but then I was like, seriously, I'm like, nah, it's too much. I'm like, I mean, when I see people that really are into it, and they're just like constantly checking, check my fantasy, and I'm just like,
yeah, there's some people that are just
like,
crazy.
Can't we just watch the game just to be watching? Like, I mean,
well, and that dovetails into
fun to watch for me.
That dovetails into what we talked about last week, and I'm gonna segue into Roger Goodell. And the NFL asked Congress for uniform standards on sports betting. After the Supreme Court has basically said the states can do what they want as it relates to sports betting. Mm-hmm. Now, Roger Goodell has issued a statement Monday asking Congress to enact uniform standards for states that choose to legalize sports betting, which is counterintuitive because the law was that only 4 states could have sports book betting, professional betting on professional sports.
Which is stupid.
Which is totally stupid, because if Nevada can do it, why can't New Jersey? They have no special skill. I mean, they've been doing it longer, but there's certainly other states can set it.
Doing it longer legally.
Legally, yes. They've been doing it longer legally.
If they open it up in every state, there's somebody within that state who could set up a sports book with no
Absolutely.
issues.
And you know who's going to do it? It's going to be those casinos.
They can expand now.
Right, they can expand now. And they have to expand, otherwise they're going to, it's like business. And most businesses think about expansion. Gambling's no different, it's a business.
Atlantic City really need to be pushing hard for this because it may revive Atlantic City.
It might.
Can anything revive Atlantic City?
Sports book, yes.
You think so?
It can bring in money that people don't have to sit in the casinos and gamble. Like most people still want to go to Vegas to gamble. They're going to go to Foxwood. Now you can go to PA to gamble. But if they got sports betting, that's just another revenue stream that they can get that will help them.
Are you really going to... Who's going to... First of all, I have not been to Atlantic City in...
Years.
Years.
Are you a gambler?
I've gambled. I wouldn't call myself a gambler.
Yeah, so you know how many gamblers there are in Jersey?
Really?
Who bet sports?
Degenerates.
You know how many people bet sports in Jersey?
A lot, I would imagine.
And they don't have to do it online. They can just go down to the casino, put their little bet, then boom.
But see, that's my thing now. Why would I go down to Atlantic City?
Because then I don't have to wait for the online. What if I put my bet on online? Okay, well, we ain't paying you right now. No, if I'm in the casino and I win, I want my money.
But that's a 2-hour drive from here.
I don't care. If you owe me money, I will drive 24 hours.
How is this going to affect the Native Americans? That's what I want to know.
That's another factor.
Hey,
to
if
it.
they can start doing sports books at their casinos, then hey, more power to them. Another revenue stream for
Obviously,
them.
absolutely. Everybody's going to try to get their hand in the till. You know, that's the thing.
Even the owners, because they say they need to have a percentage off the top.
What do you think about that, Coach? Because we talked about that last week. Are you for the leagues getting a percentage of the gambling revenue?
No, because to me that, I mean, and you probably may know this more than I would, but I think it speaks to a conflict of interest.
That's what I said last week.
That's exactly what Ghost talked about last week.
I mean,
That's exactly what he said.
Anybody who can influence the outcome of a game should have any percentage
right,
in the profits.
right.
Because that means, is the NFL going to pay out when they lose? You're not getting a percentage of the profit. Are you going to take some of the liability when I'm taking an L?
Exactly.
That's true.
You just want the profit. You don't want to take the L. Because if I end up taking the L, all right, NFL, here's your percentage.
Right.
But what's your counter to Coach V? And I'm going to go. Ghost and I talked about this last week. But what's your counter to them saying you're betting on our product? How do we not? Aren't we? We are entitled. I'm going to play Roger Goodell. We are entitled to a percentage of your revenue because you're betting on our product.
Then I would have to say that
It's our league.
You know what I would say?
it's your league, but it's still a conflict of interest because in betting we expect for them to be integrity, we expect to be fairness, everything to be above board.
But,
sorry to jump you, but that's what they're calling it. They're calling it an integrity
Yeah, the
fee to keep everything fair.
No.
No, see that's what money doesn't do.
And one thing I'm going to say is precedent has been set.
Right.
You ain't going to Atlantic City asking them for percentage of their monies right now. So there's nothing that changed. So if you haven't asked Atlantic City, if you wanted a percentage of the money that they're getting off of your product, you should have been talking to Atlantic City for all these decades.
Well, think about
so
that.
why didn't you say something then? If I'm the judge, I'm saying no. This is why your case has no merit because it's been going on. You didn't ask for it then, so you can't ask for it now.
Yeah, and then think about it. Like in Vegas, tons of stuff goes. They bet sports books there. Like
Sure.
Like when Mayweather, when he don't get a percentage of the betting that goes on with him. I mean, he is the product. He doesn't get it.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. And
If they didn't ask for it, they can't get it.
Yeah, you can't have it.
the fact of the matter is this: there's been legal sports betting in Nevada for
Ever.
Why didn't they ask for a percentage of that?
That's what I'm saying. So now the precedent set,
Right. Why would we give you, if I'm a casino owner, you didn't ask Nevada for that? Why are you asking me for that?
Exactly. And I do think it really is a conflict of interest because now you have, let's just say I'm the owner of, I don't know, the Panthers or whatever. And I see that, we're going into this game and the line is leaning this way and that way, blah, blah, blah. I have an interest in the outcome of the game.
Absolutely.
I have an interest in it, and when you have an interest in it, financial interest in it, and
Absolutely.
then it is a conflict of interest.
Everybody comes in under.
And,
The whole league
and then
comes
the other
under.
factor is this. Now, you got to think about it from, I'm always talking about the players. I'm a players person.
Yes.
I'm power to the people. Labor. I am all for labor.
Yes, you've always
Now, what if the owner says, hey, look, the money ain't coming in the way we need it. We need to make sure Cam plays. There's talk that Cam's not playing. Everybody's betting one way. We need more money on our side. We need to push Cam out there.
No, you know what you do?
He might be injured.
Say he ain't playing.
They have inside information.
You say
They
he
have
ain't
inside
playing,
information.
And then all of a
No,
sudden
they
the
can
bets
do
go
it.
one way, then Sunday gets here, be like, okay, nothing said we can't put you in.
That's right.
But they have inside information.
That's true.
They
And
know.
Ghost brought up the point. Now, how do you counteract? How do you deal with the fact that you got the injury report that comes out? You have to put guys on. Tom Brady has been on the New England Patriots injury report for a shoulder injury.
I would put my whole team on the injury report every single week.
Always the extremist. The great
Because
debater.
it's a waste of time. What am I telling you? The only reason I'm doing it for the sports books. I'm not doing it for my competition because why would I want to tell the other team that they have an advantage? So you know what? Everybody on my team is hurt. Yeah. What do they have? Oh, they all got a little slightly twisted ankle.
Do like they do in hockey. They have a
lower body injury. An upper body injury. That's all they tell you in hockey.
Thigh contusion.
A thigh contusion.
He got bumped on the leg.
Because let's say today,
come on.
Let's say today, like in today's game, the whole talk before, not the whole talk, but the majority of the talk was about Iguodala not playing.
Right.
He was listed as questionable, then it was probable, then they decided no. So anytime that update came out, you know the line had to change a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
So again, in the NBA, you get you know more information than anybody knows because certain reports have to come to you at a certain time. So I just think they should not. No, you can't get any money. Mm-mm.
Do you think that they will get any money? I know I think we all agree that they shouldn't get any money.
I don't think they will.
I don't think they will. I don't think they will.
If I'm the casino owners or the states, I'm saying you didn't get this before, so there's no need for asking for this extra benefit now.
I think as the casino owners, that's your strongest argument to say, look, we never gave it to you. Right, the precedent has been set. We never gave it to you out of Vegas. Vegas never gave you any of the profits. Why should we start now?
Right.
And the only reason I see you doing this is because Vegas is telling you to fight it.
Why?
Because the only one's going to be losing money is Vegas, unless the casinos will be able to go out and open up somewhere else.
Right. Shout out to Cindy on we got Instagram live going. Got my live channel. You can check me out at ODogWBKS1 on YouTube. I'm on Instagram live, ODogWBKS. We are on the In the Game page on Facebook Live. If you have any streaming issues, check us out there. You can always call us. Call in number 646-233-1302. WBKS1.com. In the Game talking sports.
The Rockets came back within 2 now.
That's what I was about to say. The Rockets
the line is always changing. It's like, what owner is not going to have a vested? Not going to have it. And then you know what? If they do this, y'all better let Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame.
Wow.
He should have been anyway because he didn't.
But no,
as
soon as I heard that, I'm like, y'all need to let him in because now, okay, granted, it was not legal the betting thing, but he never betted on the team.
You bet on the team to win, Ghost, right? Is that what you said?
He bet on the team to win. Never bet
on them to lose.
Okay, so but if y'all gonna do this, then y'all better let him in because y'all kept saying, well, it's integrity of the game and it's wrong and blah blah blah. But see, y'all pushing for this, so really, it's not that wrong because y'all want it, so it can't be that wrong.
I mean, that whole integrity of the game is a crock of BS anyway because you got pitchers in there who cheated. You got people in the Hall of Fame who cheated, who actually affected the integrity of the game playing the sport.
Absolutely.
He was a manager who bet on his team to win. He was the only one that probably got caught. I'm sure many more of them did it. He just was not. He just messed up and got a little sloppy.
Now, how do you deal with the sort of, Coach V, I'll throw it to you because Ghost and I talked about it. How do you deal with the potential for umpires betting games, umpires who can directly affect, or referees who can directly affect the outcome of the game?
Yeah, I see. I mean, okay, so we can't be naive to think it'll never will happen because it has happened.
It has happened. It wasn't sports gambling, right?
It wasn't sports gambling. And then, I mean, we've had issues of, point shaving and all that stuff way back in the day.
Sure.
So my thing is that you're going to have to put in some safeguards. You're not going to be able to totally eradicate it. I mean, it possibly will happen. I mean, soccer, tennis, I mean, they've all had some corruption issues in it. So you're just going to have to put in the safeguards, the best safeguards that you can. But then you really are going to have to be vigilant about it. You're going to have to pay attention to it. You're going to have to really check out these maybe not so much the older one, but maybe these new refs and stuff that are coming in. And see, that's why I think the NBA should not get any money for this because the perception, it just looks bad. It just looks bad. And then I was also thinking about, okay, what's going to happen in the NCAA? Because first the NCAA was saying they did not hold championships. It was an issue with holding championships in states that allowed gambling. That's why like for instance, Montclair was supposed to host the Division III Field Hockey Championship.
Okay.
But it was kind of like off the board because they allow betting here. You know, they have betting here. But now they're saying since that's changed now, like stuff like that is back on the board. So again, you have more opportunities for more money to come in, money that's not going to the players, okay, not going to the people that are producing the product, and it's just, if you saw an opportunity for a kid to say, hey, I can make some money by playing, if you don't think the opportunity, like I can make some money by changing or fixing or doing something of the sort, I mean, even though it is legal, I think there's going to be, before long, there will be an issue. Maybe not right away, but eventually.
I don't think it'll be any more of an issue than it is right now because it can still happen right now.
True.
So it's all going to be on the person. If a person wants to shave points or a ref wants to be dirty, he can be dirty right now when it's illegal.
True.
So I mean, but you just have to make the penalties stiff enough to the point where if they do it,
it's
counterintuitive for
it's not worth it.
Right. It won't be worth them cheating for what the fallout is going to be.
Right.
Because if a person's going to cheat, he's going to cheat right now because he can still do it.
Right. I think that's the point. Goes. You bring about a good point. You have to make the punishment such that it makes people not want to. It doesn't.
I mean, look what happened to Phil Dunn.
Disincentivizes. Who's that?
The ref.
Oh yeah,
he went to jail, right?
Absolutely.
So
and lost his whole career.
It'll deter some people because, like I said, legal money or illegal money. If a cheater's going to cheat, it doesn't matter whether it comes from legal source or illegal source. They're still gonna go get it.
I mean, here's the thing: in sports, we already have so many like conspiracies. Oh, it's a conspiracy. They wanted to do this.
That's the other thing, Coach V, that I was going to jump in, and you brought that up because people already think the games are fixed.
Yep, the fix is in.
You know, they already think that referees and umpires are making bad calls. Oh, the Patriots always get the call.
Yeah.
This team always gets the call. You know, that team always gets the call. And now you want to take 1% of gambling. Then they're really going to have a problem when the NFL, a call goes a certain way. Oh, remember that call? They didn't call that, it was a illegal formation against the Super Bowl. In the Super Bowl.
They say that play with the quarterback, Kevin
yes.
should have never been.
Absolutely.
Allowed.
It was an illegal formation,
yes.
right? He never got set. So, or whatever it was. But imagine if you're a Patriots fan.
No-catch call.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine how crazy sports talk would be if...
Could you imagine
oh, my God, yeah.
They said Belichick threw the Super Bowl because he had so much money.
Oh, my God. Bob Kraft influenced him.
Yes.
Tom Brady missed that ball on purpose.
Why did Seattle not hand the ball to Marshawn?
Oh, it was a setup. That's why
because Paul Allen had a bet.
Yeah.
He got the call in.
Is if you want to take 1% of the profits, then you have to take my losses too. And since I'm a casino, I'm wrapping all my losses into one, so you take a percentage of all my losses.
Yeah, do it.
I agree.
But I'm telling you, the conspiracy theory, and then that 2-minute report that comes out with the NBA saying there's going to be transparency, you really going to get, why did ref make that call? So he did miss that call on purpose. Check his bank account.
Report, right. Yeah, check his bank account.
Check his bank account.
That'll be the next thing.
When did he get,
man.
I'm telling you. Yo, it's all types
I wouldn't even want to be a ref.
Right, you wouldn't really.
No, don't audit my accounts every day.
Yeah.
And that's what Joe West was saying. He's concerned about umpires in baseball, and he said he was concerned for their safety.
Yeah.
Because if you got, some guys that say, hey, look, man, how's your family doing? Some guys show up. As you get ready to go into the ballpark, it'd be a shame if anything happened to them.
Mm-hmm.
But the counter to that is, like you said, Ghost, that could already be happening.
Would it be so bad?
Does this change anything? Does it open up the sports world to risks that are or aren't already inherent in it?
In a way, yes. It opens it up more, like you said, because they actually can control.
If the leagues are getting some of the tape,
because like I said, you can sit somebody. Oh wow, the over is in the NBA. Oh, the over is 250. All right, let's sit LeBron down for the last 5 minutes of the game. He got a cramp. Let's coach make a decision and pull out somebody and let's sit him down.
Anything that looks shady is going to be called into question.
No more tanking. Tanking.
Oh my gosh, the whole tanking thing.
The whole tanking thing. Yo, you got
I mean,
somebody. You got somebody. Yo, look here. Y'all can't be taking no more games, either. We got money.
Wow, I didn't think about that, folks. We're gonna take another quick break. We'll come back. We got Jamal Murphy, Gerard Hector calling in. Check us out in 2 minutes. And you know, we're gonna play something over the break. Goes, I got clearance for this music. This is my father's band. We are good. It's a little bit old school.
Yeah.
It's a band called Desire singing The Great Pretender. We'll be back in 2 minutes in the game, WBKS1.com.
We got all kinds of conspiracies over here.
My father's band, so we ain't gotta worry about nothing. We got clearance on that.
We coming up with all kinds of theories.